People diamond handing. People not practicing risk management. People not being very demure, very mindful, and drinking their chicken bone broth. People not shopping at the thrift store and wearing grandma pants. All right. Shout out to the XRP holders. We got some good news in Dubai from Ripple. Also, too, shout out to the O Army members, to Mr. R and Steady User. We have a poll at the top regarding meme coins. I want you guys to take a look at that. Are you trading meme coins? And if so, where? Moonshot, Sunpump, Ratum, Pump.fun. I do have a ref link for Moonshot. You get meme coins. I get meme coins. It's all a big happy family. So sign up with my ref link. If you're somebody who wants to trade other stuff, I've got a link for Margex, OKYC. If you're somebody who is an experienced trader, we got our Femex link. So we got all kinds of stuff. Let's go ahead and talk about it, though. Let's go ahead and talk about it. Yes, I've seen those items that are going on in the news, and unfortunately we can't address a lot of that, and it's sad. You guys know where I stand. I'm a very simple lady, very, very, very simple person. My thoughts on stuff is I don't like when innocents get involved in men's peeing contest. That's really what it is. Well, men and women, you guys know what I mean. But anyways, with that being said, I just hope everybody is okay and nothing bad happens to innocents. And people are treated with respect. Why do I have a punching bag in my apartment? I'm a homeowner, number one. And number two, I'm a boxer. I just haven't hit the bag for a while. But let's get into the news. All right, so this is what's happening with the current market. Make sure to smash like and share this. Right now, things are not looking great. Meme coins are down. Everything is down. Gala is down. I'll talk about Gala later. I'm probably going to shut my nodes off. I'm spending money in nodes. And so we'll see. We'll see what that looks like. But I'm still going to hold my moon bag. Hex is up 62% on the weekly. Bonk, 27%. Whiff, Pepe. So meme coins are doing well. Meme coins are doing well. We're also going to talk about a bearish story with meme coins. Now let's take a look at the whatchamacallit, the Bitcoin monthly chart. Why is it bearish? Okay, let's go ahead and remove this, remove our drawings. Okay. Market cipher's flat, but this is, to me, this is not really a bullish monthly close. I know people are like, it's October, it's the most bullish close, blah, 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 blah. This is the monthly. Does this look bullish to you? Does it? Really? These are all lower, what did I say? Lower highs? Like if you just draw a little trend line, we're in a downtrend. You know, this is what it looks like. Yeah, we briefly broke above it a little bit, did 63, 64, but we got to close at 63,000. I wanted to get a close about 65,000, but that's okay. Does it mean the market's over? We're in a bear market? No, we're just having a little bit of a bearish cycle, and that's okay. That's what happens. And this is why we talk about taking profits. This is why we talk about diamond handing moon bags, removing risk, understanding the market doesn't care about your emotions. Okay. We are now trading at all-time high resistance. Well, technically it's support now, but this was once resistance. October, November 2021. So it's kind of important we stay above that for the most part, but it doesn't look like we're going to close above it right now. All of these candle closes since March of 2024 close lower and lower and lower. We're just going down. So was this bullish? I mean, we got a swing wick high to 66.3, swing wick low to 52.5. We opened at 58.7 and we closed at 63. Doesn't really look super bullish to me. But again, this is a monthly candle. This takes 30 days to 31 days, whatever, depending on how many days of the month to close. So that's another thing to kind of pay attention to. That's okay. We might hit $50,000 before we resume upwards. It really, really depends. But these are pretty important things to look at. Now taking a look at the weekly. Okay. Weekly looks a little bit more bullish. Well, it did. Now it's trending downwards. We're holding on to support at what, like 61.6. We're heading down. Actually, let me change this color to this red so I can see it a bit better. And it looks like we're going to, possibly retest about 58,000, 59 on the weekly. Taking a look at the daily. Daily is also looking like we want to head down to about 57, 58. We lost support at this trend line. We're losing support at support. And it looks like we want to head down a bit. Taking a look at the 4 hour. 4 hour also is giving me this. Like the targets I'm looking at on the 4 hour, 59.3, 57.5, 53, approximate. However, market cipher did bottom out, but it does look like we might get a little bit more negative price action. So this is what I would be paying attention to. So was this monthly close bullish? Not necessarily. It would have been more bullish if we closed above 65,000. In my personal opinion. So what should we do? What should we do? Well, there's different things you could do. First and foremost, you can take a look at your trading and investing journal and see what you did wrong and see how you're going to correct that behavior. If you don't have a trading and investing journal, you should. You can also look at altcoins that you might want to accumulate that you think might do well. And the cool thing about Moonshot from MoonPay that I have a ref link for down in the description is that I get meme coins, you get meme coins, and the stuff that they list, it's the correct contract address and you're not just kind of free flowing out there. So it makes it a little bit easier to trade these meme coins. But that's where the liquidity is in meme coins, 100%. The people that are making the most money are doing so with meme coins. You can still do really well by buying and holding Bitcoin or picking a solid altcoin and hoping that it does well. Bitcoin is the safest. But right now, you want to be analyzing the market. Should you be buying the dips? Take a look at your trading and investing journal. This isn't the end of the bull market. Get real. But it's a little bit bearish right now. A little bit bearish. What happened to Rocktober? More like Tanktober. You guys, it's just October 1st. It's okay. It's going to be okay. It is literally the first day. Shout out to the rest of the O Army, to Mr. John, to Little D, Alexandra, Randy. And you guys, Alexandra bought a bunch of people memberships yesterday. Thank you so much, girl. I appreciate it. You guys should, and shout out to Queen. Hello from India, you mean probably. 64 is nothing. Yeah. To Crypto Lavish, of course. And you guys, I understand that there's a lot of insanity happening in the world right now. I totally get it. I'm not discounting it. Just know that me personally, I try not to stay out of those things because I'm not a geopolitical expert by any means. The only thing that I know for a fact is practicing kindness to other people, treating each individual human with decency, just as long as they're not like a yucky, you know what I mean? And of course, protecting our babes and innocence. That's how I feel. So regardless of what you think about any situation, I'm always very neutral when it comes to those things, unless like there's, innocence involved. And you guys know what I mean by that. But other than that, I guess the best thing to do right now, since we don't have control over that particular situation and many others, is be kind to other people, be patient with other people, set your boundaries, but at the same time, understand there's people that are going through it. Maybe people have family in a particular place. Maybe they've lost their job. Maybe they're having trouble making rent. Just be kind. If you want to do something good and have a good impact, that's the best thing to do. And also too, one thing I will say, and I think this is terrible that I'm even saying it, but BlackRock said Bitcoin is a good asset to have during the W word. Kind of interesting. BlackRock is so heavy in Bitcoin. I think they own over 300,000 of Bitcoin. So just because we're having some bearish price action right now, a little bit on the monthly doesn't look super bullish yet. Last month's close wasn't the best. Just keep that into consideration. And the cool thing about crypto is, yeah, you get to make money in it, but guess what? When you get that generational wealth, or when you start making a little bit of money, you get to donate to specific causes that resonates with you, whether it's in your community, local, nationwide, out of the country. And that right there, that's the power of Bitcoin. Silent protest, silent support. So you're not going to be able to stop the insanity that's happening on a global scale, but you can, in fact, focus on showcasing decency and patience to people that you come in direct contact with, and then making as much money as ethically as possible so you can help other people. One of the best things that I do every month that I'm very proud about, I don't talk about it a lot, but I have a direct auto debit to House of Ruth that goes out of one of my accounts, and I donate there every month. That's a charity cause that I really, really support. And of course, Self Care Lab, but you can do those types of things, and that's a power of crypto. The world can be an absolute nightmare, but you're able to do stuff. And also, too, you guys, there's insanity happening in the world, in the United States of America. We've got people that are struggling here, and it's terrible, absolutely terrible. Bitcoin. Take a look at Solana. This is a beautiful pullback for Solana. I want to buy more Solana. I want to. We got a swing look low to 142. And I'm going to end up buying some. I'm probably going to throw like 10 grand into Solana. I'm not backing any coin. Ethereum broke down, trading at 2,500. We'll probably get back into this area if we continue to drop. Now, let's talk about what Charles Schwab says. Justin, 7.13 trillion asset manager Schwab is open to offering crypto trading if laws change. Why is this bullish? Let's read about it. So there's no articles from this. The current CEO is retiring. The current president will take over, but this is something that Cointelegraph reported. I wouldn't be surprised, and I don't think it's just Charles Schwab. I think it's every single traditional financial firm will allow for crypto trading, like Robinhood. They'll do it. So again, things are happening. But this was the clip over here, just basically saying after 16 years, Walt Bennington will retire as CEO, Charles Schwab, and Rick Ressler, current president, will take over. So this is where they got this story, which makes sense. I'm not going to listen to all of it, but I wouldn't be surprised that every single traditional financial outlet will allow for crypto trading once we get regulation. Now over here, spot Bitcoin ETFs have had 8 consecutive days of inflows. The bulls are back. So this is bullish as far as Bitcoin price goes, as far as institutions, because again, most of these are like OTCs, stuff that's done. Bitcoin monthly close wasn't super great, but at the same time, we have news like this that's happening. We have the W word that's happening. So if you're talking about looking at fundamental analysis, this is the best news that you're probably going to hear all day. Best news you're going to hear all day. And that's pretty positive. 8 consecutive days of inflows. Now this story over here. Oh, same one. Oh, this is interesting. I forgot to segue into this one. Bitcoin ETFs, spot Bitcoin ETFs bought up all the Bitcoin mined in September. Number of Bitcoin mined, 13,500. Number of Bitcoin bought by ETFs, 17,941. So they bought more than what was made. So what do you think that does to price long term? Bueller, smash a like, smash a like, smash a like. Basically what this does to price is it pushes price up. So we have the ETFs buying more Bitcoin than that is being mined. Now we have the W word. With inflation, with natural disaster, with global disaster, what do you think is going to happen? And again, it feels like gross talking about it like this because there's people suffering, but that's what people want to hear. So, but again, this is what the market looks like. Just a friendly reminder, Ross Ulbricht has been 11 years since Silk Road. He's been arrested and been in jail. Let's talk about some history of Ross really quick. So Ross created Silk Road. A bunch of crazy stuff happened. He went to jail for a long time because he created a platform that offered people to buy and sell different things that might not be available in their particular area. Some of those things were bad. Some of those things were good. Some of those things were needed. and he got in trouble because he created something. And that's why the Tornado Cash, Samurai Wall cases is why all these cases are so important. Just because somebody creates something, they should not be held accountable for it. I'm on my phone like 6 hours a day. Should I like go sue Apple because I'm addicted to my phone? No, it's a personal choice. So keep that in mind. So we hope if Trump gets elected, he's going to free Ross. Fingers crossed. Now we're going to get an XRP story, but let's talk about coin. I'm a coin gecko. What's going on here? Is this MOODENG? No, this is something else. All right. So SUI surpasses Litecoin in market cap, achieves milestone, including 1 billion TVL. I told you guys about SUI. Where is she? Where's Litecoin? Oh yeah, number 25 and 26. SUI is $1.75. The 24-hour volume, 1.5 billion, and the market cap is 4.8 billion. SUI will have a meme coin run, so focus on that. Pay attention to that. Let's read some of the stats about SUI. Also, too, SUI does have lots of token unlocks, so understand that, but also with the price being so low. I remember people way back in the day with Litecoin when there was only 3 assets available on Coinbase: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin. People would buy Litecoin because it was the most affordable one out of all the cryptos. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, that's SUI, S-U-I. So the market cap hit 5.1 billion. The network has seen rapid growth. The TVL surpasses 1 billion, and they led other chains in daily net inflows. And the rise is linked to integrating USDC, which is Circle, and the cross-chain transfer protocol from Link, CCTP, to boost liquidity and cross-chain transfers. I like Litecoin, but it's a boomer coin. It doesn't really have a whole lot of use cases, my personal opinion. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to start talking about SUI pretty well. Ooh, mixing. Thank you so much. Apparently over 300 million was liquidated in the last 4 hours. Tran says, wow, 300 million. That means we'll uptrend soon, right? We hope so, but it could keep going down. You would have to look at the funding rates and all that. I'm not an expert there. Now let's get into this story. MOODENG. So this thing dumped and then it propped back up. It got a high. Well, that's the price. We want to look at the market cap. I want to see the market cap. All right. So market cap is currently at 205 million. We got some volatility. Again, this is the daily. Let's go to, I know Raider loves the 15-minute. This is the hour. I like the hour. So we need to really hold support at 160 million. That's what we need to do. Also the liquidity. And this is another interesting thing too. You're going to, and we'll talk about it. You see all these people talking about, oh, I have $1 million. I have $1 million, blah, blah, blah. But the liquidity, the amount of people buying liquidity, like how much money is in there that you can actually pull out, is only like 4.8 million. So you might have all these millionaires, but there's not enough liquidity to sell. So that's why we talk about profit taking. This is why it's important. And again, I'm not saying to sell all of it. Remove initial investment, enough for taxes, a little bit of profit, hold the rest. And then when it sends, you keep pulling money out. But this is what's going on with MOODENG. And a lot of people are diamond handing it, despite rapidly decreasing price. And, we were in a downtrend and now we're back up. We're running back up, which is good. But realistically, just be careful. Be very, 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 very careful here. So shout out to everybody who made $1 million MOODENG. I use lots of platforms. You can use Moonshot. I've got a ref link for that. There's Margex, there's Dexes, Phantom, MetaMask. Use a Dex. They're good. So we don't like to diamond hand stuff, you guys. We don't like to diamond hand stuff. So MOODENG hit a market cap of 322 million on September 28th, so like 2 days ago. Then it crashed 50% in 3 days. And a lot of traders are diamond handing, supposedly. And then there's accusations of insider trading, which I wouldn't be surprised. And then this is a funny story Mixing found. Diamond handing is when you dump money into something and you never take profit. What's the difference between them and Coinbase? Coinbase is a centralized exchange. Moonshot is a kind of a centralized exchange, but focused on meme coins. Phantom and MetaMask, those are hot wallets. Coinbase is a centralized exchange. Raidem, Jupiter, Uniswap, those are DEXs, which you should learn how to use. I was told about Solana by a friend in the end of 2022 when it was $8. I loaded up all the money I had, around 2,000, and purchased 250 Sol. I then proceeded to spend it on rugs and bad flips. Sometimes these are like, you know, not really real. They just say whatever. But I think it's very important to understand the power of just having conviction in something and just holding. I remember Quadra X. That's just a friendly reminder. Now let's talk about XRP. Let's talk about Ripple. Regulatory clarity is what businesses want and what consumers need. The UAE understands this. Brad Garlinghouse, CEO Ripple is tweeting because Ripple just secured an in-principle approval of financial services license from Dubai Financial Services Authority that unlocks their end-to-end managed payment services in the UAE. Dubai is pro-crypto and welcoming Ripple and XRP with open arms. America is suing Ripple and XRP with closed arms. That's problematic. Not good. We don't like it. Big difference over here. So basically, it's going to allow them to establish operations in the UAE. Ripple will offer cross-border payment services for both fiat and global assets in Dubai International Finance Center. There's one more little step to fix or to finalize the licensing process. Ripple must meet various obligations, including securing an office space. Not a problem with them. They're worth billions. Full license will be issued upon successful registration, and Ripple plans to use Dubai as a strategic base to access growing crypto markets in the Middle East, Africa, and Southeast Asia. And they now have 55 global licenses. Dubai's Virtual Asset Regulatory Authority has imposed stricter requirements for companies promoting crypto. They mandated disclaimers and marketing materials to ensure responsible service delivery. Good. Dubai welcoming. America says nope. Nope. Do with that information what you must. But what is going on in America, guys? Yikes. I'll tell you, I was in Dubai when they had the flooding, which was absolutely horrible. Their people, their government, and just everything they do is super efficient. Absolutely efficient. They cleaned everything up super fast. It was wild. Super fast. I feel like America could never. We literally have worse tragedies happening here with Florida, North Carolina, and all of these poor states. And these people are struggling. And who's doing what? Insane, right? Dubai was cleaned up within like 4 to 7 days. And people there were really nice. So I'm just saying, man, I'm not saying I wouldn't move to Dubai. I'm just simply saying it's just a little bit different in other places. And America really, really, really needs to do better. Yeah, don't be trolling me mixing about the Seahawks losing. Make sure you guys smash a like and share this. No Diddy. All right, let's see. All right. So Stuart Alroy, the CLO, keeps talking about, you know, how positive it is. It's good. Now let's talk about Robinhood. Robinhood launches crypto transfers in Europe as it pushes overseas expansion. So again, we're seeing more. Yeah, I'm a Seahawks fan because this is, okay, I'm going to tell you guys why I'm a Seahawks fan. I'm a Seahawks fan because I was dating a music man when I was 19. strangely enough, there's quite a few successful musicians that came from Seattle, some that weren't as successful. But the funny thing about it is those guys will wear like full faces of makeup, like tight pants, sometimes skirts, whether it be glam or grunge or whatever it is. And they are very serious in Seattle about, like, even Music Men. The Music Men are even more serious about football than like Raiders fans for the most part. They're freaking insane. So what happened was we would go to like different people's houses and we'd watch the game, and I'd walk in, there'd be these dudes, like these music men with literally with makeup from last night on, with chicks with them, drinking, watching the game. And it was fun. It was just like, it was really, really fun. So I'm a Seahawks fan. It's a Music Man thing. But they're passionate about it. I've seen them throw blows over it. It's freaking wild. I digress. But yeah, your favorite musicians, if they're from Seattle, big Seahawks fans. Anyways, let's get into the next story. Also, too, I want to say a big shout out to Gotbit. That's all I will say. Canadian businesses fell the most since the panorama in June. And the interesting thing about that is that Gemini is closing their operations in Canada. I don't know what's worse, America or Canada. It's so funny. We live in these countries and they're supposed to be like liberty and equality and all of that stuff, but they are the most oppressive when it comes to businesses. It's like they want to give you equal opportunity social-wise, but when it comes to equal opportunity with starting a business or being an entrepreneur or being able to make money, they want to oppress you. I'm going to tell you right now, social issues will minimize when people get access to more money because they have access to better products and services. So it's crazy the way that Canada and the United States of America is acting. They're ghetto and they need to stop. It's ridiculous. It is not demure. It is not mindful, and it is not cute like MOODENG. Okay? I told you I had a friend who was there. He lived in the tech area, and when they passed the capital gains taxes, he picked his family up and left, and they moved to another country. They moved to a South Asia country. European blockchain sandbox. Oh, this is a good one. They onboarded 41 regulators in a second cohort. So this European sandboxing is something that Hester Peirce, I believe this is with Hester Peirce. I believe. Oh, also too, if you're holding crypto and Gemini in Canada, you have till the end of 2024 to get it off. So if you don't get it off, they're going to take it. And I honestly recommend, I recommend Coinbase and Kraken for like your go-to places, primarily Kraken. Again, not financial advice. Do what works for you, but I would not use Gemini. Now, Robinhood launches crypto transfers as Europe pushes its overseas expansion. So you can now deposit and withdraw over 20 tokens, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, USDC, and take full ownership. So basically, you can buy on Gemini in Europe and then transfer it to cold storage. We love it. Oh, wrong story. Let's talk about the 41... if you want to use Uphold, do it, baby. Whatever works for you. Talk about the 41 authorities and regulators from the EU. So 22 EU and EEA countries joined the second cohort of European Blockchain Sandbox Initiative. They want to support use cases involving distributed ledger technology. And basically, they just want to create framework for projects to engage with regulators and identify legal and regulatory challenges and innovation. It allows regulators to enhance their understanding of blockchain while providing a secure environment for legal advice and regulatory guidance, and will support 20 blockchain projects. This is good news, you guys. Where's America doing this? They're not. These are selected based on criteria such as business maturity, legal relevance, alignment with EU priorities. Selected projects will receive legal and regulatory guidance. So cool. And then Base. This was kind of a nothing thing, but whatever. Apparently, Jesse Pollock, the Base guy, which we know he's Base, but he's going to take a leadership role at Coinbase. He'll also oversee the Coinbase wallet, but will still lead the Base team. Cool. So basically, all he's going to do, the dual leadership will allow him to work more closely with Coinbase to develop products that work with Base so that Base can be the place that everybody trades crypto, and then you on and off ramp through Coinbase and will eventually be a bank. That's what I think is going to happen. Why not? Why not? Oh, and we missed a story today. Mr. Diddler is sharing a cell with Mr. SBF, and they've got the same attorney now. Good for them. How fun. How cute. How fun and cute. Also, too, I watched part of the Menendez brothers documentary, well, the little show on Netflix. Ryan Murphy, or whatever the hell his name is. F you, you're a jerk, #1. And I can't wait for the actual documentary to come out so people can actually see what happened, because it was weird. Like, Netflix does weird stuff now, like really, really weird stuff. Oh, also too, let me show you guys this. This is so stupid, so dumb, so dumb, so dumb. This is a funny clip. Well, it's actually not funny. It's just dumb. Oh, we're gonna watch this. I would be pissed. This is ghetto. Like, it's not even funny. I'd be mad. But anyways, let's watch it. And it's going to be fake too. All the stuff, most of these things are fake that happen. I have a friend who went on a bunch of different talk shows and pretended to be different people each time, and they didn't care, and they knew it was fake. But then they ended up banning him. But anyways, let's watch this. Okay. This is probably like a joke. I don't think it's real. I wouldn't be surprised if it was real, because people in crypto are just dodos. But like, that's ghetto. And this is the thing. Like, originally the thing said that it was. Oh, darn it. Oh, we got in trouble for this. Darn it. Added your channel to their thing. Darn it. We got in trouble for airing that. Okay. All right, you guys. I got to deal with that. But anyways, I will say, don't do those things. Okay, so apparently this person lost 200,000 on NFTs. So all they did was they were bag holding. They weren't taking profit, and they lost 200,000 supposedly. And now they're going to get into like other coins because there's other opportunities. This person probably, if I was them, if they're like, Wendy, what should I do? I'd probably say, see if you can paper trade first successfully before you dump more money. And you're expecting a child, for Pete's sake. Anyways, that's the show today. We got dinged for the thingy, but sending guys love and light. I'll drop a video for you later. Bye. Bye, babies.